Okay, guys, so hybridization is a very complicated topic, one we're not going to really get into, but I'm going to teach you a couple of tricks to be able to answer certain kinds of questions on the AP test. So if they ask you what the hybridization is of a molecule, the steps for figuring it out are very, very straightforward. You're going to start by drawing out your molecule. So for example, you have a question here that says, what is the hybridization of NH3? So we draw out our molecule following our rules for molecular drawings. If you need help with that, let me know. Everything's octet is satisfied. So this is what the molecule looks like for NH3. Then you need to identify what the parent structure's name is. So this parent structure is tetrahedral because there's 4 groups. Specifically, it would be tetrahedral trigonal pyramidal, but we don't even need the molecular structure name. We just need the parent structure. So once you know the parent structure, which we identified again as being tetrahedral, then you just need to learn these 3. That linear is SP, trigonal planar is SP2, and tetrahedral is SP3. So since this one was tetrahedral, the answer to the question of what is the hybridization of NH3, you would say it is SP3. And really the answer is as simple as that. Notice trigonal bipyramidal and octahedral are not shown on this list. That was one of the changes they made to the 2014 AP test. There is some discussion amongst the chemistry community that what was previously decided upon is no longer correct. So they took those off of our concepts. We only have to know these 3. So learn linear as SP, trigonal planar as SP2, and tetrahedral as SP3. There's a couple more examples on your notes. If you look down at the bottom, so BCl3, if you draw out BCl3, my dots are missing here for some reason. They should be on your paper. But I did satisfy the octet rule. And notice I don't have a double bond because boron's the one that can be okay with just 6 electrons instead of 8. The shape of that is trigonal planar. So the hybridization is called sp2 because it's trigonal planar. And then CO2, you see I drew out CO2, and so CO2 is linear, and if linear, then it's sp. And that really is all you really need to know about hybridization.